Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the static storage class in the C programming language. Okay, so here are some of the features of the variable defined to have a static storage class. Okay, so here we have two types of um, memory management techniques, that is storing the particular variable in memory or storing the variable in register. So except in the register storage class, in the remaining storage class like static, automatic and external, the variable will be stored in the memory and the default initial value is 0. And scope of the variable, the scope of the variable is local to the block where it is defined. And lifetime of the variable, so value of the variable persists between different function calls. Okay, so the value of the variable will change based on the different function calls. Okay, so now let us see some of the other properties of the static storage class. So static variables have a property of preserving their value even after they are out of their scope. So normally in the automatic storage class, so when the control comes out of the scope, then the variable value will automatically will be lost. Okay, but in the case of the static storage class, so even though the control is out of the scope, so the value will still persist. Okay, so here the lifetime of the particular variable is throughout the I mean the lifetime of the particular variable is throughout the entire program. Okay, so static variables don't disappear when the function is no longer active, so their value will persist. They are initialized only once and exist till the termination of the program. Okay, so they are initialized only once and it will exist until the termination of the program. So no new memory is allocated because they are not redeclared. So normally in the case of the automatic storage class, so every time the program is run, it is redeclared. But here, okay, so here in the static storage class, they are not redeclared and no new memory is allocated. Okay, so the variable will keep on. So the variable and static is used for both the global and local variables. Okay, and the static global variables are global variables visible only to the file in which it is declared. So normally if you are using a global variable means you can access that particular global variable even from the another program. Okay, but here the static global variables are visible only to the file in which it is declared. Okay, so we can use the global variable so within that program, so we can't access the global variable from the other program. Okay, so now let us see the example about the static storage class. And so now let us know about the briefly about auto and static storage class. So this is the auto storage class and the static storage class. Okay, so here we are going to increment the value of the variable k, okay, by calling the function. So if you observe the uh, auto storage class here, so in the main function we are calling the increase function 3 times. So when the function call invokes, then this increase will get activated. So the statements in the particular function will get executed. So auto int k equals to 1. Okay, so normally for any storage class we are going to write the syntax in this format: storage class format followed by integer, that is the data type, and followed by the variable. Okay, so similarly in the static storage class also, so we are going to define the storage class followed by data type and the variable. Okay, so here in the auto storage class, so printf %d comma k and k equals to k plus 1. So after printing the particular variable k, so we are going to increment the value of the k. Okay, so here the increase function is called 3 times. So 3 times the value get incremented here, the k value will get incremented. Okay, and if you observe the output, it will be 1 only. Okay, so first time the function is called here, the increase function is called. So here k equals to 1 and k is 1 is printed here in the output. Okay, the first one. So after that one, k equals to k plus 1. That means the k value will get incremented. So now actually the k will become 2. Okay, so when the second increase function calls, so here again it is redefined. Here it is redeclared. Okay, so auto int k equals to 1, and this 2 value will be erased from the memory. Okay, so that means every time the increase function is called, so it is going to redeclare the variable and new memory is allocated here. Okay, so again third time the increase function is called. So when the third time increase function is called also, okay, so here the value will be redefined. Okay, so here already k equals to k plus 1, that is 2 is there, k equals to 2. So it is again redefined that k equals to 1, and the k value will be printed here 3 times. But in the case of the static storage class, it is going to store the value and it will maintain that variable, the value in the variable throughout the entire program. That means the variable will persist. So it throughout the program. Okay, the variable will be active throughout the program. So if you call the first increase function here, so here k equals to 1, and it will print the k value as 1 for the first run of the increase function. So in the second run of the increase function, okay, so it is going to increment the value. Okay, in the first run, so k equals to 1 is printed and k value gets incremented to 2. So when the second increase function gets called here, okay, so here the k value has become 2. Okay, so now k will be 2 and the 2 value gets printed here. So now, so k equals to k plus 1, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3 is printed here. Okay, so k value is 3. Okay, so now printf k, that is 3. So 3 will be printed here. Value will get incremented and there is no new memory allocated for each function call of the increase function. Okay, so the same variable value will get incremented here. Okay, and here, so they are initialized only once and exist till the termination of the program. So here the k value is 1 is initialized only once here in the static storage class. Okay, but in the auto storage class, so each time the increase function is called, it is redefined. Okay, and here, so static variables have the property of preserving their value even after they are out of their scope. So that is right. So here, so first increase function is called, so k equals to 1, and when the second increase function is called, k value will become 2. Okay, so that is already stored in the k variable. So now k will become 2. So and 2 gets printed. That means it is going to preserve that variable. Okay, so static variables don't disappear when the function is no longer active, right? So when this function becomes inactive also, it will store the variable value. Okay, so when the function is no longer active also, the value will persist. But remember one thing while using the static keyword. Okay, so static variables, use the static variables only when you need them, because their values are kept in memory when the variables are not active also. That means they take up the space in the memory that could otherwise be used by other variables. Okay, so that's why use the static variables only when needed. So thanks for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.